Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for the premiere chapter of Hiro Mashima's new manga, Eden Zero. Now, I know absolutely nothing about the plot. I've seen nothing but character designs for the cast of Eden Zero. But if anyone watched my channel during the first year of its existence, you know I love the hell out of Fairy Tail. Even through, all the problems that Alvarez brought up, I still love the series. And so I'm really excited to see what Hiro Mashima has in store for us next, along with the two Fairy Tail spin-offs that are in the work. But for now, all we have is Eden Zero Chapter 1 with a whopping 79 pages, because Hiro Mashima does not know how to do things not in a big way. So we have a magazine cover with the new cast that has been heavily criticized for looking a little bit too much like Natsu, Lucy, and Happy, and they kind of do. Happy, Hiro Mashima loves to throw his mascot characters into other series, like Plu in the original, and not in the like Plu and Rave Master coming to Fairy Tail. So I imagine Happy will have something of a similar role to Plu in Fairy Tail, but we'll have to see. We also know Plu is going to be in this too. So yeah, Eden Zero. We have a color cover page as some people like Watch a Shooting Star. A fierce and wholehearted entry. Mashima Hiro's super new serialization. It's about to start. Are you ready? What you're about to experience will undoubtedly be a never-ending miracle. We see three people with a shooting star, a young black-haired boy. Oh, the star! It's moving! And this guy who reminds me of Keys from Tartarus. That is a dragon. And the young boy, a dragon! More dragons, Mashima. You just had a series all about dragons. And this guy everyone reminds me of someone from Fairy Tail. Because this guy reminds me of the king in his, pumpkin outfit. I think that's a comet. And the boy's like, what? Get punked, Shiki! Gah! And, Shiki, I guess Shiki's his name. And he, glares at the skeleton guy. But you'll never really know till you see it up close. If you stay in this land, there'll be a mountain of things you'll never understand. Go travel to different lands and meet a lot of people. And also, make a lot of friends. And, the skull guy, grabs Shiki's head. Friends? Or, ruffles his hair. Enter the never-before-seen world of Mashima's newest manga. The sky's the limit, with everything you'll experience. Yeah, they're the most important thing in the world. They'll always have your back. If you get friends who will cry for you, never let them go. So you're talking about Michael? And I guess Michael's the, looking like the king guy, person. I can't cry, you know. Machines like me don't have hearts. Aw, that's so sad. Wait, his only friends are these machine guys? Aw. And the skeleton-looking guy kind of grins. Heh, everyone has a heart, no matter who. Eden Zero, Chapter 1, in a Sakura-filled sky. A tight-knit circle of friends with infinite possibilities. A huge new serialization with a whopping 81 pages. Because Mashima's catchphrase is go big or go home. We see what looks like the cast. I've seen this picture before. It has been criticized for looking like a bunch of old Fairy Tail characters. I'm not going to go over that right now because I don't care too much that the character designs are similar. Just because Mashima's I've heard that early Fairy Tail looked a lot like late Rave Master, and early Fairy Tail does not look like late Fairy Tail. So I don't too much mind that at all. I'm more concerned about the story. And I imagine the art will grow some more as the series goes on. We have another copy of the same picture. Now we're out of color, and we see what looks like a boat designed like a fish. Where there's a smile, there's happiness. A girl and a cat, their now is as free of worries as the blue sky. So yeah, Rebecca, look! And we see the person looks like Happy. Oh! And the Lucy lookalike is named Rebecca, apparently. It's Granbell Kingdom. It looks better than I thought. Even though I heard it was a banged-up theme park. Oh, wait, is that a figure of speech, or is this kingdom actually a theme park? It's like we're really in a fantasy world. Look, it's a night. I think this is just a theme park. This is so gonna bring tons of views. Let's go. 1 million subscribers to the Blue Cat channel. Oh, I wish that you could get 1 million subscribers from one video. And the Blue Cat, who I'm just gonna call Not Happy at the moment. Not Happy. You even shortened your skirt for it. When a robot knight thing comes up, are you perhaps a customer? Not Happy even says I. Wow, some things never change. And the, robot thing keeps, shaking. And, it starts, vibrating, super rapidly. Kya! What's happening? Everyone, our first customer in 100 years has come! and like all these robots like swirl in around her. It's a customer. A customer came. Open the shop. Open the shop. A night stay is 50 degree. A night. Hurry, get the quest ready. Welcome to the Kingdom of Dreams, Granbell. And there's like all the robots like line up, leaving a path for Rebecca. Oh, so many robots. What is it that you wish of? Would you like to go on an adventure like a hero? Would you like to live lavishly in a castle like a princess? This is a kingdom that can make dreams like these come true. Granbell! And somehow, even though it's been apparently been dormant for 100 years, like fireworks all light up the sky as the robots are like kick-lining. Wow. Now then, what is your dream? I want 1 million subscribers for my channel. Mind if I take a video? Channel? Oh, I forgot to record it. Can you start over? Around the part where you go Granbell. Rebecca, you forgot your cat ears. Don't start yet. We have quite the customer, don't we? So these robots almost appear like sentient. Like they're reacting to Rebecca in ways that seem very living, even though they're like supposedly, you know, ancient robots. Let's move on. So we then cut to what looks like a tavern. As she is eating or is finished eating. All right, an amusement park all to ourselves. The food is awesome too. Besides, they've even got something like this. And Not Happy holds up like a page that says, Let's Quest. Defeat monsters and receive amazing prizes. We'll definitely take a video of that. And then we cut to the forest. And there's this giant, like, cat monster. Like, it's like a giraffe with a cat head on top. It's huge! Now that I look at it, isn't it just a cat? Here we go again. So cute! And she's not running, and the cat, like, slams down on top of her, and, like, goes flying. Kitty! And the cat, like, rolls away. The happy lookalike. There's, like, a crater where the cat's head was, and there's someone on top of it, it looks like. With a wrench. I guess he's the guy who's been keeping up the amusement park for 100 years? A person? And he looks angry. Eek! I'm sorry. And he just looks at her. A human? Are you a human? And now I have a random word from Mashima. Hey everyone, it's been a while. Hope you enjoy my new series. Anyway, back to the plot. So this guy, who might be Shiki? I can't really tell. But he's like looking right at Rebecca. Eek! Oh! And he like grabs her face, so it's pulling on her face. And he gropes her, because this is Mashima, and there has to be some kind of groping. But she, like, just hits him, and he gets knocked out. What's wrong with this guy? Wait, aren't there supposed to be no humans on this island? Doesn't seem like he's a guest, either. And he, like, groans and gets up. I'm the only human on this island. Or he doesn't get up, he just rolls onto his back. I'm the only human on this island. And, Rebecca, like, stares down at him. And for whatever reason, she decides to straddle his face. Or she, like, crawls up to his face. And she, like, slams onto his, slams her boot onto his head. Stop looking at my panties! So you're a girl. I think that was kind of obvious, just looking at her. A human girl and a cat. And he grabs the cat. Oh, a cat! Can I eat you? No. What's with this guy? And the guy just glares at her again. What? And he keeps glaring. What's wrong? Hey, let's calm down a little. We can talk about this, okay? And he, like, goes to punch her, or he actually punches her, I can't tell. Eek! Oh no, she thinks he's going to punch her, but he just, like, lays out his hand for her to shake it. Let's be friends. And they're both, like, look on in shock. Let's be... Like hell I would! And she just, like, pummels him. And we move on to somewhere else. What's wrong with this guy? Seriously, scaring me like that. Punching someone like that. You're pretty scary yourself, Rebecca. And then the guy pops up again. You know, this is the first time I met another human. That so? Ah! She didn't notice him. Or she didn't realize that he was back. And she runs away like hell, and he pops up in a tree in front of her. My grandpa always told me to make lots of friends back when he was alive. And she runs away again into town, back where the quest was. Oh, traveler, it looks like you failed the quest. More than that, there was a human boy. Weren't there only machines on this island? Oh, are you talking about Shiki? Yo, and he pops up behind the robot. So yeah, that is the same Shiki as the beginning of the series. And both the cat and Rebecca just scream. That's Mitra running the bar. That's John the tailor. And this is my friend Michael. Pleased to meet you, Rebecca-san and Happy-san. His name is Happy. Of course his name is Happy. Of course his name is Happy, Mashima. Okay. I know I said it wasn't... I'm not really angry about the character design redoing. But, like, honestly, having him be named Happy and having him be another main character again... I don't know. Just seems not the most original thing in the world, Mashima. But it's not enough to really just sway me from the series. Oh, you seem to know everyone. We're all friends here. Good friends! And he pulls the robots closer to himself. We have another aside, for whatever fucking reason. Mashima Hero's sketchbook is currently on sale. It's a carefully selected compilation of Mashima Sensei's illustrations on Twitter. Get it now. So yeah, more of that, whatever. Back to the actual plots. Good friends. And Rebecca kind of smiles to herself. And the robots get ready to party. Well then, it's been 100 years since our last customer, so let's have a party with everyone. This is the house special. Enjoy! And Rebecca, like, starts to drool. Wow! Didn't you just eat, Rebecca? I'll eat anything that's delicious, no matter how much. I totally get you. And Shiki, like, eyes happy. Hey, I'm not food, you know. Now, let me present to you. So, before I go any further, I do want to say I do like... Normally, in a shonen manga, it's the male hero who loves to eat more than anything else in the world. And I don't think I've ever seen a female hero who loves eating to the same extent as, like, someone like Luffy or Naruto or any, like, or Goku or any of those, like, classic shonen heroes. Or Natsu, for that matter. So, honestly, I'm enjoying Rebecca so far. So, now, let me present to you. And we see, Rebecca in, like, a lavish, princess dress. Ta-da! Oh, it suits you so well. Oh, how cute. You look just like me when I was young. Why am I not allowed to watch her change clothes? Shiki is so dense. Because she's a girl. Here's some of Granbell's special juice. Drink up, drink up. And we have another aside. The anime Fairy Tail finale will be aired next fall. Please look forward to it. So yeah, October we're gonna have Fairy Tail back on TV. I mentioned a while back my anime reviews are starting up in July. I'll definitely be covering Fairy Tail in October when that comes back. Because I love Fairy Tail. Don't know I love Fairy Tail. We cut to Rebecca and Shiki partying with the robots. Happy finds a cat to party with. And outside we see a, like, thief-looking robot looking in. Like an archer. And he runs to the castle. And he runs up to, like, the king on his throne. My king, that girl. I am aware. Like, this, like, big, giant, like, king robot. It seems the time has come. I think he's a robot. Yeah, he's definitely a robot. His face at the bottom looks fairly human, and very much like Hades from Fairy Tail, of course. And then sometime later that night, it looks like wherever this world is has 3 moons. We see, like, a large moon, a medium-sized moon, and a super tiny moon, all in, like, a triangle formation. Anyway, Rebecca and Shiki are talking. By the way, what were you doing in that forest? And Happy's, you're still eating? I was doing some repairs. Some of the robots have been acting up lately, and when I'm trying to fix them, they go BAM. What does BAM even mean? So where do you guys come from? From Blue Garden. But I guess you want to know where that is, huh? Do you know where that is, Michael? Beats me. I want to go to another country someday, too. You never left this island? If I leave, no one's going to be around to fix these guys anymore. And Michael just kind of, like, blankly stares at him. I'm gonna sleep. And he passes out, just in time for another word from Mashima. It's been 11 months since Fairy Tail ended. I've gotten 1 month worth of rest in between preparing for the new serialization and doing other work. Mashima needs to take a break sometimes. I worry about that man. He's gonna die young because he does not know how to take a break. He's only, like, in his 40s. And I'm worried about him. So anyway, Shiki just, like, passes out on the table. What? And then he, like, passes out and his head slams through the table, like, shattering it. So you're the type who can fall asleep right away? But the table! And she looks at Shiki, and she turns to Michael. Why is this... Michael speaks to her. Why is this guy alone on this island? It was written on your face. You have a mind-reading chip? Scary. Shiki is special, you see. 10 years ago, the Demon King brought a human child to this island. A Demon King? Ah, he's the robot made for that role. We don't know where he found Shiki, but the Demon King loved him like his own grandson. I'm guessing the Demon King is the Keys-looking guy from the prologue. We got so attached to him that we couldn't abandon him. He even fixes us up. And Rebecca looks down at Shiki. The Demon King. He was the best machine here. Sadly, he has since broken down. Well, it's already late. We prepared a bedroom on the second floor for you. And my voice is already getting really tired, and we have like 50 pages to go. But I'm going to run through. A room designed for human use, and it comes with a shower. But she's still like looking down at Shiki. I do really love that dress. It's a nice dress. What's the problem, Rebecca-san? Can I please give him a haircut? I'm kind of bothered. Well, we don't really understand why humans would think that's a problem, but if it bothers you so much... then it cuts to Rebecca in bed with Happy. Well, that was fun. We got a lot of good footage. We're totally gonna get more views. Let's do some editing before bed. And all the robots are like staring up at her, like really creepy-like. That's a little concerning. And we get to somewhere Shiki, who now looks a lot more like Natsu than he did before. My hair! My hair's gone! Michael, something's wrong. What? No one's here. Where is everyone? Kinda noisy outside. We cut to, Rebecca's waking up somewhere. Huh? Why am I outside? And she realizes she's been, like, chained up by, the robots, I'm guessing. What's going on? And yeah, we see, like, knights around her. They're both tied to, like, stakes, like they're gonna get burned as witches. Happy, wake up! We're in trouble! Wake up already! And there's the king. I have been waiting for you, human. Who are you? What is all this? Untie me this instant. And Shiki, like, pushes through the robot to see what's going on. Hey, what's with all the noise? Shiki! Rebecca? It's too tight, and she's trying to, like, struggle to get out. And the king, like, glares at Shiki. King! Did I do something wrong? That girl over there is my friend. She came from a different land, but she's not a bad person. I know. For 100 years we have waited for someone to come here with a sail-worthy ship. The robots are going to steal the ship. I don't really get it, but untie her already. I will not. We will kill this girl in order to leave this world. But I'm a guest here. It appears you are mistaken, human. We machines are not mere tools to be used by you humans. We are not an inferior race. I didn't mean it like that. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Help me snap him out of it. And the robots are, like, fully turned. Humans are our enemy. They look down on us. They think of us as tools. They destroy us like it's nothing. Mitra, John, Annie, and Michael speaks up. I am not a tool. Michael. They have been acting up lately. Could it be they all got infected with a virus? And there's another aside. Thank you to all the readers who've been patiently waiting for this release. Please make your thoughts, like your impressions about the new sterilization known to Mashima-sensei. Phone number. An address. Yeah, this is just the address of where to send your thoughts if you want to praise the new series. Indeed, through a virus, we've developed self-awareness. The self-awareness that we are not mere tools solely for human use. And Shiki grabs Michael. Snap out of it, Michael! Humans are the enemy. No, they're not. They're friends! Just wait, I'm gonna fix everyone up. Let me get my tools. And he, like, tries to run away. And the king brings his, like, torch over to Rebecca. Take one more step and this girl will become ash. There is no need to fix us. You never had the skill to do so in the first place. I fixed you guys countless times. And another word from Majima. Shiki's name is one I've used before, but the name's a bit special to me, so I decided to use it again. We were merely playing out our roles. All this is but a play, a stage performance. The waiter, the tailor, the knight, the dancer, the king, the demon king. All roles programmed into us. You were merely playing the role of the repairman, but you are not a real repairman. In reality, the Grand Bell Castle has been using its auto-repair system to fix everyone. No, I can fix you. I can fix everyone. Impossible. I'll bring everyone back to normal. We're friends, aren't we? You are human. We are machines. And he throws off his cloak, revealing this super cool-looking machine body. That, honestly, just like from the neck down, kind of reminds me of Wall-E from Fairy Tail. To be quite honest. You are human. We are machines. We can never be friends. And Shiki's like eyes widen. A combat-ready model? There was a time when this land was bustling with humans and robots. Granbell, the land of dreams, the land of fantasies. But when foot traffic declined, the humans left us to rot. They left us on this island without even scrapping us. We have been here for 100 years. But at last, a human has arrived with ship in tow. The time for our vengeance has come. But I'm a human too. I've been with you this whole time. Doesn't that mean anything to you? You do not own a ship. You were brought here by the Devil King. For that reason alone, we let you live. Humans can die. This world will be run by machines. All humans are our enemies. Our enemies! And all the robots, like, storm Shiki. Shiki! And, Shiki, like, either dodges a blow or is hit by a blow. He's hit, and everyone's, like, piling into him. Why? Everyone! Aren't we friends? Humans and machines can never be friends. Stop that right now! I said stop! And Shiki flashes back to, like, having fun with Michael as a younger kid. This isn't right. Well then, it's been 100 years since our last customer, so let's have a party with everyone. And Rebecca flashes back to, like, that moment. How can you do this to someone you've been living together with this whole time? And Shiki continues to get pummeled. Shiki is a member of this land. He's everyone's friend. And she flashes back to Shiki calling the robot good friends. Shiki continues to get pummeled. He said everyone here was his friend. This is just so cruel. Being friends goes beyond being human or machine. And Shiki, like, wakes up. You get friends who will cry for you. Never let them go. And there's, like, a bit of a pause. It looks like Shiki's done. Silence, wench. Do you wish to hasten your death? Do it then. I'd like to see you try. And a light, like, glows from Shiki's hand, illuminating the whole area. And all of the robots go flying in, like, classic Mashima style. And also, hold up. So there's this, like, design on his left arm. You see, like, lines going down here, and then kind of extending out, like, down here-ish. As all the robots just go flying around Shiki. Oh. And, Rebecca's eyes widen. And all the robots go flying, as the king is not terribly happy. What is that? We aren't friends anymore, eh? We were not programmed to understand friendship. That didn't hurt at all. Are you really being serious about all this? And, the king, like, spreads his arms out to fight Shiki. Show me, then. Show me the strength that you have inherited from the Demon King. My grandpa told me that if I got friends who would cry for me, then I should never let them go. So, I will fight for those tears. And classic Mashima great art right there. All I'm gonna say. And Rebecca's eyes just go wide. Perish, human! And the Machine King, like, storms at Shiki. My name is Shiki! And he just punches the Machine King. Gah! And then her bonds just come undone. Happy? These ropes were no match for my power. I guess he just, like, clawed at the ropes. But the king is still okay, and he, like, punches at the ground below Shiki, but Shiki jumps up. Shiki's pretty strong, and Shiki lands on the castle wall, and he's connected to it somehow. Did he just stick to the wall? And he's running along the wall. That's Ether Gear! And yeah, so Shinki is using this Ether Gear thing to, like, dodge everything. You mean that Ether Gear? Aye. He brings out his body's internal supply of ether, and converts that into strength that rivals that of a machine. It's a power from the Dark Ages. A mere human cannot dodge such accurate shots from a machine. And he's still dodging it, either way. Watch me! To think that someone who can use that power is in this kind of place. A fool too cowardly to leave this island is powerless against me. Die Machina! Oh no, that's Shiki. Die Machina! Punch! And he slams the Machine King, who seems to be kind of out of it at this point. And the ground, like, craters around him, as Rebecca and Happy, are, put off balance by the destroyed ground. The king seems to be dead, and Shiki is angry and looking at his most Natsu right there. And this, like, light emanates from the center of the crater, and it's, like, collapsing the entire island around it, looks like. The whole ground is, we're falling! And Shiki, like, grabs her arm at the last moment. And he is floating on air with the Ether Gear. He's floating? It's the Ether Gear of gravity! This is the power I got from Grandpa. And the machines are all, like, storming at the three of them. Kill them! Kill the humans! Machines will rule! And Shiki looks at them all. So where's your boat? It's actually over there. And he points to where it is. Then let's change the gravitation to the north-northwest and... what are you? And they go falling sideways! And they go falling to the boat. Don't let them get away! Follow them! Humans are the enemy! Is that it? Yeah. And they land on the ground. Alright, let's go! What about you? I'll stay here. Oh, no, you're not. You are not staying here. You're not leaving the series already. And all the robots are, like, getting ready to, like, fight them. And Shiki eyes Michael. And, my phone just went off without me knowing about it. I'm going to put that on silent right now because I forgot to do that. Okay, where was I? So Shiki sees Michael, and he looks down, like, unhappily. And Rebecca just grabs him by the hood. Nope, you're coming with us. Can't leave a friend behind now, can I? And she looks at, and he looks at Rebecca, and Rebecca looks back at him. Aquawing, take off! And the boat gets into the air. I don't know how how the robots were all planning to fit in that thing. Maybe they were planning to take multiple trips. But it's not a really big ship for all those Granbell robots. But yeah, the Aquawing takes off. Is this really a ship? Yep. And the Aquawing flies away as Michael looks on. Didn't you say you wanted to see the outside world? Yeah, I did say that, but... Well, now's the time. To other lands. Well, they're not lands, but... Why don't you take a look outside? Are they in a spaceship? Yes, it's a spaceship. This is the Sakura Cosmos, and you're riding a spaceship. Okay. Alright. So we see, beyond all the stars, we see what I'm assuming is a Sakura tree in, like a fairly small ground area. It looks like... I don't know. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. I don't know, but it's just floating in space. And, Shiki, like, presses his face up against the glass. Where do you guys come from again? The planet Blue Garden. Huh? What? Do you know the concept of space? Of course. Even I know that. It's that place, right? The place with a lot of stars floating around and... We're in space? And there's, like, a light shooting by, like, across from them. That light gonna pass by close to us. And it lights up, like, right in front of them. Oh, right. Here in space, those are called dragons. And it's a giant fucking ship. It's a giant fucking dragon robot. Or a giant spaceship shaped like a dragon. I can't really tell. Maybe all spaceships in this world are shaped like animals? I don't know. There's a whole lot. And he, like, looks up in, like, awe. Whoa! So this is space! And then we go back to Granbell. The king is lying defeated. My king, that girl, I am aware. She has come from another star. The time has come. Before we run out of time, send Shiki into space. They did it for him? Those guys? Okay, this is great. I'm glad that it went well. It would be a waste for such a human to stay on this star. Once we stopped functioning, he would have been all by himself. If we didn't do something like this, he'd have never left. He even said he'd fix us all. A splendid performance from all of you. And Michael looked out into space where the Aquawing left, and he flashes back to the Demon King. As machines, our life batteries will die out in a matter of years. This is a fate that we all cannot avoid. I beg of you, of everyone. Before that happens, please send Shiki off. That child will change the universe. And all the robots think back on it. Demon King, we have fulfilled our purpose. Everyone has a heart, no matter who. If one had to feel such sadness, a loneliness of such depth, who would ever wish for a heart? And Michael beeps, and everyone starts to collapse, finally wearing out, and they're all dead. Yeah, we see, like, the ruins of Granbell Kingdom. Energy's at 0%. All functions of the robots of Granbell have ceased. And we see a ping from the star in the distance. As the Aquawing continues to fly. Right, there's much more to space that you haven't seen yet. Right now we're in the Sakura cosmos, but... And, Shiki interrupts her. Is that where I came from? The planet Granbell. A star-sized theme park if I ever saw one. And Shiki's, like, starts to cry. Everyone was my friend. They all became weird in the end, but they were still my friends, and you see all these happy memories with the robots. Thanks, guys! I will never forget all of you! They can't hear me, can they? Can I break the glass? No! I've decided. On this day, Shiki departs from his home star, takes the first step of his spacefaring journey. I'll make 100 friends in the universe. Good luck with that. In time, the universe will come to know his name, Shiki Granbell. When a fateful encounter becomes inevitable, the journey of the heart that can change fate begins. To be continued in Chapter 2, The Girl in the Blue Cat. Alright, that was a long chapter. I'm not going to have too much to say about it, because my voice ran out a while ago, and I've been running on fumes the entire time, as you can tell in my coughing fit just there. So I feel like we're already seeing what might go back into Fairy Tail's much maligned Nakama power-ups. I'm not going to say that's what it was right here. Mainly, I think Shiki just didn't want to use the Ether Gear against the robots because he still loved them. But when it was them or, Rebecca, a friend who would cry for him, he was like, no, I gotta do this, I'm gonna save her. Even if my friends are acting weird, they gotta be stopped. So that's kind of my excuse for that scene. I feel like I'm already gonna have people being critical of it everywhere just because people were not happy with the end of Fairy Tail. But I think it was a good scene. I think this was a really fun chapter. Even if, Shiki, looking up Rebecca's skirt did not go well at all. I think that was just bad. For the most part, this was a really, also cool pilot. Introduces to the world. I really like the idea of, a space adventure. You don't really see that a lot in manga. Spacefaring. I just think it's a really cool series. It's a really cool concept. And yeah, I really want to know what's going to happen from here. This isn't like Fairy Tail where there was, a go-to group of people that, we had to be introduced to in Fairy Tail. Rebecca seems to be pretty much on her own. Shiki's lived his entire life on his own. Everyone he knew has just died, literally 5 seconds ago. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know where we're going to go next. The next chapter's title does not really give me any clues. The Girl in the Blue Cat could be really anything, because we already have a girl in a blue cat. But yeah, there are, as I mentioned before, I do like the idea of, in the beginning of Fairy Tail, it very much seems like Lucy was the lead, and as it went on, Natsu started to really overtake her as the main character. And I do want to see Rebecca stay the main character throughout Eden Zero. Even if, Mashima loves to have his season named characters be the heroes, but with Haru and Natsu. I would like to see Shiki as, Rebecca's sidekick. Just because that's not really something you see a lot in shonen manga. Shonen manga tends to be the guy who's the main character, and, the female character is normally not necessarily a sidekick, but, either a love interest or a sidekick or, a secondary main character. She's never really the lead, And I'd like to see Rebecca stay the lead like she has been for the first 80 pages. This is a long fucking chapter. But yeah, y'all saw how much I love the scene where the robots revealed they were sacrificing themselves for Shinki. That was a great moment. This line from Michael, if one had to feel such sadness, a loneliness of such depth, who would ever wish for a heart? My heart is breaking right now. This was so good. This was so good. I'm super excited for the rest of the series. Next week it'll be back. But yeah, that's really... I spent a lot of time on this chapter. There's probably more to talk about, but I don't have much of a voice left. So I'm going to drop this video off here. I hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video. If you did, subscribe, whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. And as always, people, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye. Can't wait for more of this.